Has Jim kind of given you guys a plan or a schedule for what he wants to see from you and when he's going to name a starter?
I think, as any coach would, they want competition. And they want the best guy to win the job, and they want the guy to earn it. You know, anybody who's going to get the quarterback job has to earn it in the eyes of all of our teammates, or no one's going to want to, follow them. They have to be the leader of the team, and in order to do that, they have to go out and earn the job. So I think we have a big competition on our hands, and I know we're all pushing each other to make sure we're all at our the best in our game right now. So a lot of fun right now, and I'm just looking forward to when we can kick it off against Virginia.
Are they giving you guys a timeline at all?
No, and I don't think they should. They get paid a lot more money than we do, so they're obviously schooled in when to make these kinds of decisions. It's up to us to kind of work on our own craft. The more we worry about the other guys in the competition, the less we worry about our own game. And I think it would be unfair to our teammates not to work on our own craft and make sure we're as good as we can be for game one.
Does it feel like the competition's in a different place than it was when you guys ended spring camp?
I wouldn't say so. I still think it's an even race. I mean, I wouldn't know. You'd have to talk to the coaches, but I feel like we're all getting reps, and we're all trying our best to show the coaches that we can control this offense, that we can be very efficient in this offense, and if our name is called game one, we'll be ready to go.
What do you think is working in your favor in terms of the race?
I don't know. I mean, I would say I've been around this game an awful long time, so I have a tendency to know where we're trying to go with the ball, what we're trying to get accomplished with the game plan, and trying to execute. At the end of the day, I don't really care about my own stats as much, but I want to get first downs and I want to march our team down and put us in the end zone. And if I get called on to do that game one, then that's what I look forward to doing.
How much do you guys work together in the summer? Between spring practice and fall camp?
As far as
quarterbacks and watching film and throwing,
we go in every week. We go in every week. Coach Mazzoni gives us a plan, and we go watch film. I know we've watched about 4 games into our season already, so I know we're all ready to go, and we're all anxious to get the nod. So we'll see what happens. But for right now, we're just worried on getting ready for tomorrow and trying to be as good as we can be for them.
How much different is this camp compared to the previous camps you've been in, knowing that Brett is going to be the starter? Now you're actually in a competition.
It's a lot more fun, I'm going to be honest. A lot more to do. I don't have to sit on the sidelines and signal the whole time, which is fun, and I get to go in with the ones every once in a while, so that's pretty cool. But, I miss Brett. I wish him all the best with the Green Bay Packers, and I know he'll surprise a lot of people up there. And it's weird not having him here because he's been here for so long, it feels like. But I'm not going to lie to you, it's a little bit more fun without him.
What do you feel like you do better now than you did a year ago?
I would say managing where I'm trying to go with the ball. At the end of the day, we only get 2.8 seconds, and getting sacks has been an issue with our offense in the past, and we're trying to rectify that this year. So I would say I do a lot better job of getting off guys who are covered and getting to open receivers. And if the pocket's closing up, I know how to get rid of it to the back. And at the end of the day, I don't look like the 6'8" guys that are playing the NFL, but it all comes down to who's going to complete passes, make first downs and touchdowns, and that is something I'm confident I can do.
Why do you think it was the offensive line improved toward the end of the last season in terms of giving up fewer sacks?
I would say it was a combination of the whole offense. I think it's unfair to put it all on the offensive line. At the end of the day, sacks are attributed to coverage sacks when we're not getting open, when we're holding on to the ball too long, when a running back misses the block, when an offensive lineman misses the block. So anything that happens in an offense is a whole team effort. So it's unfair to give the offensive line as much blame as they've gotten in recent years. But as an offense in whole, we're working on getting that situation fixed. So we're ready to go against Virginia this year.
Can you tell that it's a more experienced unit up front than it has been the last few years?
I would say we're further along this year than we ever have been at this point. We've seen about every blitz we could ever see by now. I know we play in one of the hardest conferences in the country, so we see blitzes from everywhere on the field, and it's very tough to play in our division. So we look forward to the challenge this year, and I know our offensive line looks forward to getting rid of that moniker that we can't protect ourselves. We're going to get rid of that this year, and we're going to take care of that problem.
What have you seen from Aaron Sharp since he moved to receiver?
He's fast, very, very fast. But Aaron Sharp, as well as all the other guys on the team, we've done a lot better job of using speed to get off the ball rather than trying to juke him out of the line. And it's a lot of fun being a quarterback back there. It's not very hard. It's just playing pitch and catch.
Yes, Jerry.
Cool. Thank you, guys.